Hi everybody, in this video I want to go over the Hershey multi-attribute model assignment. So this is part 11 of our multi-part semester-long project. If you recall from the textbook, let's start with that. It briefly talked about the multi-attribute model, how there are several versions out there, and essentially it comes down to we rate a product based on multiple attributes. That's why it's called multi-attribute, like things that consumers would think are important about a particular product. And we get this information from consumers by directly asking them through survey questions, or we could also base it off our personal experience. So it's going to be a combination of all that. So surveys, our personal experience. We could also look to, in our case, retail chains would sell our Hershey products. So that's where we would look upon to see what kind of research they've done, like Walmart or Amazon. And we can also look at consumer reviews that people leave about the products. So certainly the Walmart website would have a lot of reviews on many different products. And there are also journals that would publish this kind of information. And then in some cases, there are, or not in some cases, but um, there are going to be market research agencies that do this kind of research. And then this is what I was trying to say, for people to access that, like marketers, they would subscribe. And so, based on all that information, we put together a simple spreadsheet on the different attributes that we think people would find important. And then we find a rating for those, for our product and then also our competitors. So in the sheet that I attached in your assignment, let me get to that. There you go. This one right here, this is what you're going to see. It's already one that has numbers plugged into it, and then it has the different attributes. And again, based on all those different sources of information, we come up with the importance for each of those attributes. So it looks like when it comes to this particular product, when it comes to chocolate in this case, perceived health would be the most important attribute that people are looking for. And in this case, we have Hershey Kisses as the main product for this example. And then we're comparing it against the other products out there that would compete, its competitors. So Hershey Kisses against Hershey's chocolate bar, Cadbury eggs, and so on. Now, these numbers right here, I don't want you to have to worry about finding that information. The main thing is I just wanted you to see this sheet so that you can see one example of the multi-attitude attribute model at work. So, based on research, based on consumer surveys, for example, we found that customers rated price as number 7, and then Hershey's got an 8. Hershey Kisses, Hershey's chocolate bar got a 9, Cadbury eggs got a 7, and so on. And we do that for all the other attributes, and then we total them up, and then from there we can get a ranking. Like in this case, number 1 is the Hershey's chocolate bar. And then there are graphs that automatically capture this information. So this particular sheet was taken from marketingstudyguide.com. So the main reason I just wanted to show you all this is I didn't want to get bogged down in trying to find the numbers. I just wanted you all to concentrate on the attributes that consumers find important enough to compare your assigned Hershey brand product with its competitors. So when you look at the questions, this is what you're going to be turning in. You're not actually turning in the worksheet. I just wanted you to see one at work. But you are going to answer these questions. So you'll list for me 7 attributes, at least 7 attributes, and you will compare them to at least 5 competitors. So you're not um, actually going to do the worksheet, you're just going to list them out in your answer. So you're going to tell me when it comes to whatever your assigned brand product is, that your the consumers, the customers, they look at this and that and this. So maybe it might even be many of the same things here. Like people find price to be important, taste, and so on. So that kind of information would be something that you could find from your research. And hopefully, you've already seen that from the first 10 parts of your assignment, the research that you did for that. So, again, you're not coming up with the numbers. I'm just asking you to list for me those attributes. And then here are other questions to answer about that. All right, so that's what I have as far as instructions for this assignment. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions.